This is Meraj. Meraj makes a living as a travel writer. He loves motorcycling, golf, playing the guitar, and just bumming around. He's decided to travel for a year to find himself. About time.
This is Johan. Johan is a photographer. Johan is Swedish, but he's lived and worked in 4 continents. He's done some pretty interesting gigs along the way. Johan's current obsession is shooting astral time lapses. He plans to backpack in India for a year of travel and adventure.
Meeting Svenja, who we'd met in Suru Valley in Ladakh last year, was a real bonus. Meraj is reasonably good company, but getting to hang out with Svenja was just absolutely smashing. We went boating on Lake Pichola, cliched I know, but so worth it. Later, we went to the Shilpgram festival, where we picked up some neat souvenirs, bird call whistles.
Like angle it in the right way.
Isn't that awesome? Wow, it's almost like I can perform some sort of art without even having any skill.
On the outskirts of town, Johan and I visited Animal Aid, a rescue and rehabilitation center that opens its doors for absolutely any animal that needs help. So, you've got a kennel of dogs, some disabled, some recovering from injuries and ailments, cattle that's been abandoned, a host of other animals, and a bunch of volunteers who choose to spend their time tending to these animals' needs. Udaipur never seemed as sunny and cheery as it did that day. Fine motor cars all at Udaipur's Vintage and Classic Car Museum, but as much as I admire the Rolls Royces, there's a special place for the Morris Minor 100 and the delightful Standard Herald. These are cars which, if you were old enough to notice, were common sights on Indian roads in the last century. The Minor in particular is the ancestor of the Hindustan Motors Ambassador car that pretty much ruled over half of the country's roads for decades, the other half going to the Premier Padmini. The Ambassador as we know it was based on the Morris Series 3 and called the Landmaster by Hindustan Motors when it was launched in 1954 for a princely sum of 10,000 rupees. In 1957, the Mark I came along. That, with a few tweaks and cosmetic changes, was rechristened the Mark II, and so it continued through the years through multiple iterations of the same car. In the 1970s, the Mark III and Mark IV, made a mark. The cars retained the same old world charm alright, but that was pretty much all that the Ambassador had going for it. In the 2000s, the company launched an interesting looking model, the Avigo, which was a last-ditch effort to leverage the Ambassador's retro appeal. Gorgeous car, but just couldn't stem the bleeding. 7 decades after the first Ambassador was produced, the company shut shop in 2014. As you can tell, I love the Ambi. So, when I heard someone was selling a Mark II in pristine condition in Udaipur, there was only one thing left to do. So I'm looking for this gentleman by the name of Sharif. He's an old-timer, he's a vintage automobile enthusiast. I saw some pictures on Facebook of a gorgeous Mark II Hindustan Motors Ambassador car. I'm an Ambassador aficionado, I've had one since 2005. And I'm hoping to meet him and get him to sell it to me. But even if he can't sell it to me, I really want to have a look at the car, maybe even get a ride in it. मैंने बाहर से गाड़ी देखी मैं समझ गया मिराज कैसे हैं आप थैंक यू फॉर सीइंग मी वेरी नाइस कार 1965
हाँ 65 मॉडल
तो आपके पास ये 1965 से है
नहीं मैं बाद में लिया हुआ गाड़ी
अच्छा
हाँ सेकंड ओनर में हूँ
तो आप योर वर्क इज रिपेयरिंग ओल्ड कार्स इज इट
ओल्ड कार रिपेयरिंग
एंड सेलिंग ओल्ड कार्स
सेलिंग
तो हाउ मच आर यू सेलिंग दिस वन फॉर
2 लाख
2 लाख यू सेल इट टू मी
सेलेक्ट
यू ऑलरेडी सोल्ड इट
ओके
अरे आपने बेच दी अभी
बेच दिया गाड़ी हमने
अरे यार तो 2 लाख में
2 लाख में
बहुत सुंदर गाड़ी है ये कितने दिन लगे इसको बनने में
इसको बनने में लगे 6 महीने
6 महीने
हाँ
पार्ट्स वार्ट सारे सोर्स करने हैं
ढूंढने पड़ते सब
मेरे पास भी 2005 एम्बेसडर है
अच्छा
जी 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 लेकिन ये तो कुछ और ही चीज़ है बैठ ले देख लो
ओके
थैंक यू वाओ लुक एट दैट इट स्मेल्स लाइक द ओल्ड एम्बेसडर
पेट्रोल
ऑन कर लूं
यस
ये है ना इसका इग्निशन
हाँ स्टार्ट करने का ये
वाह
हॉर्न बजा दो साइड
ये
नहीं रिंग
वो ये
यस
दिस इज ऑसम यार चलिए भाई एक चक्कर तो चाहिए
हाँ दे चक्कर लीजिए
एक चक्कर तो चाहिए आप बेच नहीं रहे लेकिन एक चक्कर तो चाहिए वाओ डूड दिस इज अमेजिंग यार बात ही कुछ और है इस गाड़ी की। हैंड गियर्स,
हैंड गियर
3 4
4
1
4
2
प्लस
3
रिवर्स
4 और रिवर्स
पार्ट
रिवर्स इधर नीचे।
नीचे।
अच्छा शरीफ भाई इसको तो आप ही निकालिए बाहर।
हाँ
I can't explain it, but old cars have a smell about them. A musty odor carrying fumes of gas and old leather. There's nothing digital about this car. No computers, no fuel injection, and to me, it is completely organic. A gorgeous analog artifact of an age when life didn't have to be so urgent all the time. The car is an absolute beauty, and Sharif has taken great pains to keep it completely original. My favorite color too. Too bad that it's already going to someone else. Sharif tells me that it's going to be a museum exhibit. मजा आ गया भाई। इनकी स्मेल ही अलग होती है मुझे।
हाँ थोड़ा पेट्रोल का होता है नहीं, पुराना पेट्रोल हो जाता है, बदबू मारता है।
बदबू क्या है, बढ़िया है। अच्छा ये माइल्स पर आवर मीटर है ये?
हाँ माइल।
अच्छा
60 80 90 तक है, 90 माइल तक।
और इधर क्या क्या है इसमें? ये
इसमें
एम्प मीटर है,
टेम्परेचर है, फ्यूल है।
हाँ फ्यूल, एम्प मीटर, अच्छा ऑयल मीटर भी है।
ऑयल मीटर भी है।
I own an Ambassador Avigo as well. I've had it for 10 years. I love this car. It's my pride and joy. And when I'm in Delhi, it is the best part of my commute to work. ये बड़ी समस्या है।
वो गत्ते वाली।
गत्ता, because गत्ता हमेशा टेढ़ा हो जाएगा।
हाँ, नहीं वो टूट जा, चुकता भी है यहाँ बैठने वाले।
एंड इसमें नीचे पानी।
इस मॉडल में नहीं आता है। वो जो नया मॉडल है ना 2000 आपके 2000 लमसम के अंदर आता है, 83 84 के आसपास में आ रही थी एमएस सेक्टर के अंदर, उसमें आ रहा था साइड नोवा में।
थैंक यू शरीफ भाई, मजा आ गया।
ओके वेलकम।
मजा आ गया शरीफ भाई, दिखाइए शरीफ। सारा ओरिजिनल?
हाँ ओरिजिनल।
ओए होए, तो ये रेडिएटर भी तांबे का है क्या?
तांबे का
सिर्फ
ऊपर
हेड?
इसका बॉटम है, ये तांबे का है, बाकी एल्यूमिनियम का आता है।
और ये तो जलवा। अच्छा ये इनको
ये सर कॉपर का आता है सर।
इनको मैं बहुत दिनों से ढूंढ रहा हूँ,
जलवा और
अच्छा
ये ओरिजिनल, सब ओरिजिनल है। हिंदुस्तान मोटर, मार्च 2।
इसमें तो कार्बोरेटर, अच्छा ये कार्बोरेटेड गाड़ी है ये।
कार्बोरेटर।
अच्छा
साइड वाल है,
साइड वॉल इंजन
जी।
वाह वाह वाह, तो गाड़ी बहुत ही अच्छी हालत।
बिल्कुल ओरिजिनल अभी तक।
तो क्या वो कहाँ मिली?
ये किसी सेठ से लिया था हमने।
सेठ से?
हाँ।
अच्छा मतलब यही है ना,
उसने
जो लोग
डिपॉजिट कर रखा था इसको।
So people who deal in old cars are very secretive about their sources. They'll never say I got it from here or I got it from there. It's like I got it from somewhere. When asked Sharif if he's considered minor modifications to make the car more usable for everyday use, like putting in an air conditioner, he scoffs. Which is not surprising because for vintage car enthusiasts, the original is sacrosanct. This one is original alright. The original Mark II badge on the front grille, the original lamps, gorgeous metal pipings running down the length highlighting the curves of the car. The engine too, right from the original metal plaque to the carburetors to the oil pump, everything is exactly as it was half a century back. The real McCoy. ये क्या जगह है ये?
सर ये दूतले ही है और ये पिछोला लेके।
कौन सा लेके ये?
पिछोला पिछोला लेके आ जाइए।
While Meraj sleeps away the excesses of last night, I've gone out looking for a tree, specifically a mango tree with a unique nesting site. Keeping this cozy nest warm is a rare bird indeed. KP Singh has built an extraordinary abode, held aloft by the sturdy branches of this 88-year-old mango tree. What's even more admirable is that, according to the man himself, he didn't cut a single branch to build the house.
Mr. KP Singh, is it?
Hello, Mr. John. How
All
do you
right.
do? How are we?
Oh, it's my pleasure to meet you. I'm very excited to see this treehouse, I have to say.
Most welcome. Most welcome.
Wow. What a structure.
Yeah.
But where's the entrance?
I'll just put on the stairs down.
What is this?
This is a remote from which the stairs will come down. And
it
then
makes
if-
the same sound as a car alarm when it opens.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Oh, this is so cool.
This serves the two purposes. It gives the safety.
Yeah.
Once it's up, nobody can climb.
It's like an ancient castle's like fall bridge over a moat,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
This is so cool.
So now you can see that the branches are the furniture here. We don't
Wow,
need to
this is
require
so
other
cool.
furniture.
So this becomes a bench.
Branches.
And this is a couch.
Couch.
Awesome, and you have a back support and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. So the tree trunks are not in the way at all. They become functional pieces of furniture inside the house.
The whole tree is functional.
Then how do you get over this thing? Because this thing is quite tall. I mean, for me, it kind of works, I suppose. But how do you get over this thing? Because the kitchen is on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, kitchen and the toilet. And to cross over this branch, for the ladies, we have provided these stairs. But still,
Or
we
if
have,
they're wearing a sari or something, then they can just
and
still
then
cross over.
even if you cross the limit,
Oi.
the bell will sound. And
It's
they'll
the
be
intruder alarm. Oh, that's brilliant. So in the center of the
This
tree,
tree is a toilet with bathroom access.
that has a shower as well.
Yeah, do. And we have a hot and cold water.
Full system in it. You have hot and cold water. Do you take care of the wastewater as well, or what?
Right. And this is our dining table, and this is our kitchen.
This is your kitchen with the full gas setup and everything
Yeah.
there. Oh, nice.
This treehouse really appeals to the child in me. It's a wonderland with so many branches growing through the 3-story house. Navigating it is an adventure. KP has used the tree's shape to create sitting areas, tables, and hammocks. The walls of the treehouse are made of lightweight cellulose panels, which are also flexible to allow for the walls to be built around a curve. KP says he's an engineer, and really, he's one in the true sense of the word. Right from dreaming up this remarkable project to executing it in such an inventive way.
It's so large inside compared to what it looks like from the outside.
This is the bedroom. This is our toilet for the second floor. And this is the coach where you can have your beer and afternoon siesta. You can just climb there.
Okay. Let's see if I can get into this thing. Ah, this is...
Yeah, it's okay.
It's safe?
Safe.
Wow.
No problem, no problem. It's safe.
Yeah? You're sure?
Yeah.
This is very comfortable. Wow.
And you can keep your beer on that side.
There's a little ledge here.
I like, okay.
This is fantastic.
And you can have a leisure of it.
Oh my God. This is so cool. Homemade
Yeah.
hammock inside the tree, and then you have also a sling. So this is like your little
this
library.
is our library. And
these
if you
books are
sit on that level and open the window, it will make you feel like that if you are sitting on the window branches and reading your books or something.
Right, because these branches, they just go straight out sideways.
John, now we are at the third floor.
We're reaching the top.
Not the top, third floor. Now you are
Getting
practically
closer.
28 feet above the ground.
Okay.
And this is our party place. This is,
This is the party terrace, is it?
yeah, party terrace. You can have a comfortable seat here.
So there's a lot of steel actually involved in this construction. How much does this entire structure weigh, do you think?
The total dead weight is around 6.5 tons.
Right. And how much weight could it take?
Around 7.5 tons. I have seen the people, 135 people at a time
135 people
Yeah.
at the same time inside this treehouse.
inside the house.
Really?
Really. And the two groups of engineering had come to visit this place and nobody wanted to stay down.
Everybody ran into the treehouse.
Yeah.
So this is the terrace, is it? And then you have almost like a lighthouse on top. What is this thing on the top?
This is another roof where you can have a feeling of at night you can see the filtered sun, moonlight.
Oh, we could see this from inside this
Yeah, you
room,
can
then,
see.
is it?
It gets opened up.
Right. So what do you have
So-
in this room itself?
Yeah, this is the room at the third floor, which has an openable roof from which you can enjoy. At night you can see the moonlight and.
How do you open the roof? Show me.
I'll come and show you. Please come in.
So that's this lever.
This is the lever, and you turn around. This gets opened up.
Wow. It opens up like a lotus flower.
Yeah, and then it closes down also.
That's so cool. And you have it like a bicycle lever.
It's a bicycle lever.
Yeah, it is a bicycle lever. Oh, I love it, man.
John, now we are going to the top of the tree house,
All right.
which is around 38.9 feet above the
Wow.
ground.
So this would make it the floor of the fourth floor.
Fourth floor, and total carpet area of this house is around 3,200 square feet.
3,200 square feet. So this tree is now nearly 90 years old, is
No, it is practically it is exactly 87 years
it?
old.
Right.
Haya is grafted, so in this side you see a mango of a different kind, and in this side you see a mango of different. Here the mangoes are juicy, you can
Really?
juice it, and here the mangoes are where you can cut and then take a slice of it.
Well, you're fortunate to have that guy have grafted this tree, so
Yeah.
you get two different
I'm grateful to the
flavors of
person.
mango.
I'm grateful to that person.
This is a fantastic initiative you have here. I think more people should build tree houses instead of cutting down trees like
Of course, because the tree is not for the burning woods or furniture. To live with a living thing, it's always a pleasure which cannot be defined in the words. It is to be felt,
this. Right.
which you might be feeling now.
I feel it.
In an ideal world, a house like this should be open to kids. I mean, imagine how much fun they would have. Unfortunately, KP says that instances of theft and damage to property have forced his hand to restrict entry to all and sundry. I'm glad he let me in. For the last few hours, I've had a straight out of Alice in Wonderland experience. Although we only had a short amount of time at our disposal, these few days reminded me of just how scenic Udaipur really is. If you want to get good photos in Udaipur, make sure you are staying next to the lake, like I did the first time around. Right now, we are going to the same place I stayed at back then, appropriately called Lakeshore, for our last dinner in town.
Nothing like hot soup on a cold winter day. Well,
Good evening, Mr. Miraj.
Hello,
Good evening, Mr. Johan. How's you, sir?
Excellent, excellent. You run this place?
Yes, sir.
Please, बैठ के ना आइए, बैठ के.
Thank you.
You know, Johan was just telling me some time back that 6 साल पहले ये इंडिया पहली बार आए थे.
I landed over here at the bus stand in the middle of the city. I had a place for one night, and then I came and found this place, and I stuck around for some 2 weeks at this place.
6 years ago, you were here.
That was 6 years ago.
You lived here?
You were not here then.
I was not there. I was studying at that time. Then I did the hotel management. Then this is actually a parental property.
No, your rooms are fabulous. I love the room. I love the room. You've redone it. No, I suppose it's not like what it was when you came.
It looks quite different now. It's a different color scheme altogether. But it is so cool, that room, how it opens up, and the lake is right there.
I take it this is an old structure?
80, 90 years old ago.
80, 90 years. The view is fantastic. This is like prime property in Udaipur.
Yes, sir. Thus we're having a very good Gangol Ghat view.
So Johan's been taking me around Udaipur he's retracing his steps in Udaipur, and he was very keen to come and stay here and eat here. So we decided that.
We managed to tick that box as well.
Yeah.
Connect 6 years later.
You must have seen Udaipur change a lot.
Udaipur becoming a very good tourism place now.
I mean, I just wish they could clean up this, take out the algae and make it maza aata na if it was crystal clear water.
Exactly, sir.
There you go. लीजिए.
Thank you so much.
No,
You are
please.
letting me know that I am the guest of yours.
अरे please क्या बात
I've
कर
seen
रहे
a
हैं?
lit tomato like this. That looks quite cool.
It's a very. There you go. Do you want some chutney? Looks good.
There's mint chutney, sir.
Perfect. Perfect. Johan is quite used to Indian food, so he's not going to have any problem with that. Help yourself.
Even the main course is also coming.
Perfect.
We have that's vegetable is being done. So I thought the lal mas is an authentic dish. Probably you will like
fantastic.
it.
This is the main course.
Probably you will like it. This is being prepared in the Mathania mirchi. Is a spicy. Mathania looks spicy. Is a place.
Okay.
But we try to make out the little bit spicy because
He eats spice.
you have spicy.
Oh, like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not kidding. Yeah, no problem.
So probably you will like it, sir. Hopefully.
I love spicy food. Let's see.
With the garlic naan is a very good combination. I must say that, sir. Garlic goes very good with it. Here, lal mas comes, please.
Fantastic. Fantastic. This looks really good. This looks really good. Very kind of you. Thank you.
Always being a pleasure, sir.
एक लाल मांस होता है and there's also that jungly मांस, ना?
Jungli mas.
Which is basically just red chili and ghee and meat.
Yes, sir. And there's
आप
very
नहीं लेंगे,
spicy.
आप नहीं लेंगे।
No, I'm perfectly fine. What I do that you please enjoy your meal. I get back to my work and look after
चलिए,
other
thank you
things.
for taking the time out. We'll just not keep you from your work. Here
It's a
you are.
pleasure, sir.
Thank
and
you
good
very
to
much.
see you again, sir. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice chat. Huh? Go for it. This looks good. This looks so good. But Udaipur, always a treat. Always. Love this city.